Surfgod, and today we are live on YouTube with my boy Dclass. Dclass, say what's up to the people.
Man, what's the deal, everybody? Man, appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty today. We got a lot going on. We got you know, the news. So let's get to reading it off. Maxo Cream shouts out Sketch for his birthday. Happy personal day to my white brother from another AKA little twin, my N word. So I don't know if you know who Sketch is. Do you know who Sketch is?
Not really. I know Maxo Cream is.
Okay. Maxo Cream, Big Crippin. So Sketch is an artist. Um Dope artist.
You ever been fired by your dad? Me, twice.
He's a YouTuber. Y'all gotta check him out. But yeah. Happy birthday to Sketch.
Right.
All right. Little Yachty does a collab with Nike on some Air Force Ones. Bimmy Williams get on there and say, man, the shoes was trash. You shouldn't have dropped them. Nobody really was talking about it. It wasn't a good move. Did you ever hear anything about some little Yachty Air Force Ones, all whites?
Man, I haven't, bro. That's why I'm like, what the hell? Like, the fact that I haven't heard nothing about it and nobody's even brought it to me as a shoe person, yeah, that it had to have been trash, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now, and they're not that fly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm pulling them up right now.
All right, we got another one. West Coast rapper Safari, known for his role as Harold in 1993 movie Menace to Society, has passed away at the age of 54, man. So
Damn,
RIP your boy Safari, man. He done passed away.
facts.
He was the OG in Menace to Society, man.
Man, and he was, and then if you don't know who he was from Menace to Society, in what was that? Players Club, he was old girl cousin, Ronnie
Right,
cousin, or brother, one of the two, the one that had the party.
right. So RIP him, for his roles and his acting and all the things that he done and accomplished in life. He was in a legendary movie, Menace to Society and Players Club was both like hood classics. And
Right.
you know, 54, man, that's a young age. He had a lot of more life to live. Um Exhibit wrote, I can't believe I'm writing this right now, but I don't know what else to do at the moment. Approximately at 8:45 in the morning, my brother Reggie, known to the world as Safari, passed away. We have so much history, I can't even explain what I'm feeling right now. We surrounded him and let him know how much we loved him, and he can rest now. Friends, family, everyone who rocked with us from the hip hop community, if you could be so solid and reach out to Chop Black, at Chop Black, his younger brother, Little Safari is his son. The family really needs support during this time. That's all I have right now. My soul is crushed. We love you, bro. Rest in power. Safari, Sauce Norman.
In fact, rest
So
in peace,
R.I.P. Reggie, man. Y'all go
man.
reach out.
Man, he was a pretty cool little actor, man, in a lot of the movies, man. Like he kind of played the same role in a lot of movies, but I mean, he was pretty legit, man.
R.I.P. him, man. He was a great actor, great black actor from the city of L.A. I think that's where he was from. So R.I.P. him. On to more news. Billionaire Black. This is deceased Philly rapper YBC Duel in his new song India Part 3. What do you think about that, D Class? People dissing the dead.
That's pretty whack, man. Yeah, that's
What you say?
that's whack, bro. Yeah, I feel like come on, man. Like that's crazy.
I
Like
think it's
first,
an old trend for people to do that. Like Think of something new to do, bro, than to be dissing the dead. Is music that whack right now to where that's all the option you got to get in?
But then it's like, what's gonna come back from it? You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he gonna write a diss track back to you. So you just writing a diss track to somebody just to write a diss track because you don't like that's crazy, man. You freed it up, sir.
Keep on going. Mike Tyson declines Evander Holyfield off for a trilogy fight. I love you, brother, but the trilogy is our friendship. So Mike Tyson declines the fight between him and Holyfield. I think the world would want to see that without him biting his ear.
Nobody want to see that. Bro. Nobody wants to see that. If he was gonna do that, he should have did that instead of fighting Jake Paul. Like we see that you already on a bad leg, like you old, bro. Like we don't want to see that, dog.
Be close friend Star Brim, who pleads guilty to RICO charges, share new pictures from behind the bars. She looking kind of good, bruh. Y'all go check her out, man.
Right. Hey, what's been going on with this recent? Like all of a sudden now it's been this trend of these mug shots of these females popping up that's been popping.
I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing some too. It's like a page that posts them, and he connects with them. They be getting all kind of cash apps and dudes. You know what I'm saying? They got DMs.
That's crazy. Getting it popping from behind the wall.
Man, it's a lot of women behind them walls, man.
That
All right, more news you can use. California confirms first known case of new monkeypox strains in the United States. And I've been feeling a little off lately. A little dry. I don't think I got the monkeypox, but I've just been feeling like something ain't right around here. I'm
nah,
working
nah,
at the.
nah, don't even wish that shit around you, dog. Like that hell
Nah, I ain't sick at all, man. I'm joking with y'all. I'm good.
fuck that. So
More news. Elon Musk sues Twitch. Lawsuit allegations adverse conspiracy to boycott the platform formerly known as Twitter. So Elon Musk is suing Twitch, alleging that Amazon owned the video streaming platform and other companies illegally conspired to boycott advertising on the platform formerly known as Twitter. Twitch was added as a defendant on Monday to the complaint originally filed August this year. The complaint accused their members, the Global Alliance of Responsible Media, a now discontinued intentive that they led the advertising trade body of the World Federation of Advertisers, of illegal cuddling to collectively withhold billions of dollars in advertising revenue from Twitter. So, they stealing money. Elon said, "Where my money at?"
man, ain't true. I feel
So
like
Twitch
this.
is
I
Twitch
mean,
is being sued.
but it's like, come on, bro. Like, isn't he a part of Donald Trump little cabinet or whatever? Like, isn't he supposed to? Didn't they make up a position for him, man?
Man, I don't know, man. Shout out Trump though. Moving on with more news. AGE files a lawsuit against Young Thug alleging his $16 million catalog sale violated a 2017 loan agreement. So AGE is suing Young Thug for unlawfully selling off copyright stakes to over 400 compositions in 2021 for 16 million. The copyrights were allegedly supposed to serve as a collateral for an unpaid loan that Young Thug and YSL had taken out in exchange for exclusive global rights to promote his live shows. The company alleges that Thug five $5 million in 2017 with an explanation that he would repay the borrowed sum with interest while also sharing revenue from the concerts featuring a third party promoter. AGE alleges that Thug defaulted on the loan and originally misrepresented his ability to pay it back. Now AGE wants an original sum plus interest as well as any paid earnings Thug acquired from the sales of copyrights. They want their money, bruh.
But but see, he was just on trial. Like they just was trying to milk him of money. Like you gotta pay attention, bro. Like they just was
They trying to
milking
go
that
for that
man.
man pockets. They trying to
Yeah,
empty him out.
yeah. That man just was fighting a trial. Now all of a sudden he get out. He ain't even dropped a good 2 songs yet. And all of a sudden now you want to try to hit him for something else? Come on, man.
That's crazy, man. One thing or another. All right, more news on the news you can use. Playboy Cardi reveals his alternate Instagram account has been suspended. We suspended your account on Optimum. So I don't know why they did that. Um, yeah. So Playboy Cardi Instagram is suspended, y'all. He got an alternate account. I don't know what happened. FaZe Lazy speaks on hearing of Juice WRLD final album. The party never ends. The album has zero misses and it was so good. But the album has never came out. So let's see what he has to say.
They took our phones. We weren't allowed to record anything. Bro, when I tell you guys, that album had zero misses. It was so good, bro. I'm not even trolling. And there was like 3 or 4 new songs that me and Adapt have never heard that like aren't unreleased, that aren't leaked. So it's a really good album, though. It's really good. Before anyone else, they took our.
So I guess the feds took their phones and everything. So the album was in the laptop or the computer or his phone, and they confiscated everything when he was, I guess, arrested. More news on the news you can use. Arkansas doctor Arkansas doctor gets his medical license suspended after walking around his office naked and ejaculating on his employees. Oh
Yeah.
man, they got video of it too. He looked like he had a crazy tan. Dr. Bradley Diner of Arkansas Medical Foundation. Oh man, come on, dude. Walked around, nigga, jacking his dick off, eating pizza. The Arkansas State Medical Board suspended a Northwest Arkansas doctor's medical license in October. A newly released video shown at least of some of the reason why. The videos obtained by KAIT TV, shout out them, in Jonesboro, KB News, were submitted as evidence in support in the ethics complaint against Dr. David Defany on Daphne's family practice in Belleville, some goddamn where. The footage reportedly taken during the business hours in 2019 shows the doctor walking around his office and employees, and he's naked, masturbating in front of 3 women in the repetition area and ejaculating directly on one of the women.
What?
Nigga,
That
one of
is
his
great.
employees, bro. I don't know what that was about.
That's great.
All right, more news you can use. Brick Baby. Brick Baby is back on the news you can use. This time, Whack 100 says Brick Baby playing games with Gucci Man will get him hurt. What you think?
I think old Gucci Man possibly yes. This Gucci Man, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he pretty much ducked off, so don't nobody really know too much shit about what the hell Gucci Man got going on right now. Besides the fact he getting paid.
That's a fact. That's crazy. So more news you can use. Playboy Cardi new up and coming album I Am Music might not have any features. I'm trying to do this shit by myself is what he said. What you think of that?
I'm with it. Sometimes you gotta drop some shit
Listen,
when it's just completely you.
Cardi,
Because if you drop something and you got a bunch of features on it, people start listening to your features more than they listening to you.
Say that again. I was playing him while he said it, but go ahead. I didn't mean to do that. D class, what you
Yeah.
say?
Basically, if you need to drop music by yourself sometimes just for the simple fact that you don't have a want to have a bunch of features
Play
on it.
back.
Because just say if you get Wayne or somebody on it, they gonna listen to that verse more than they gonna pay attention to you.
Right. So, Playboy Cardi fans are probably happy about that. I think he should throw a couple features on there. Not rappers, but I would have like singers and different things like that. I'm not really fond of a lot of his music. Been knew about
Mm.
Playboy Cardi since back in the day, but not too fond of like the last couple albums. What about
Think
you?
think I might have maybe heard a song or two. I'm not. I'm old school, bro. I don't too much listen to this new music. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Now, if my son, I pretty much would have to ask him to see if he know anything about him. But me personally, he's definitely not in my rotation.
Facts. So moving on, news you can use. Whack 100 says he wouldn't erase slavery from history if he had a chance. What do you think of that?
Why would you erase it? I mean, we still living in it. Like, worry about now. Don't worry about back then. Back then is what it is. Like they say, we can't keep living in the past. At some point, At some point, we gotta to find a motherfucking resolution somewhere. Cause goddamn, like everybody what they say they want reparation. Come on, bro. What is that? Like who? Nobody's giving you
Wait,
anything.
wait, wait, D
So
class. I want my reparation. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not agree with nothing D
what?
class is saying right now about
Don't.
reparations,
Cause
y'all.
this is my personal opinion. What? Okay. So what is reparation to you? What are they gonna give you?
40 acres in a move. Let's move on. More news you can use on the news you can use. Let's go in. Shaq responds to Dwight Howard calling him out for a boxing match. You got to have more than one ring to get in the ring with me. Ooh, that was a stinger, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was crucial. That was crucial, but would nobody want to see that fight, man? Because the White Howard, that would be the same thing we just watched Friday, man. Because the White Howard is much younger than Shaq. He's definitely probably a lot more in shape. But if Shaq was to probably really hit him, it would be over. But that's the problem. Like that's the same thing we just watched Friday. It's like, man, if Tyson would have hit Jake Paul, that fight would have went completely different if he would have really hit him.
It would have went crazy, man. I mean, he just showed that at my age, I still can get out here and whoop on you, young folk. But I ain't gonna make you look bad. Because boxing is a whole totally different sport than what he grew up doing.
Right.
I knew when he slapped him and he came out with his cheeks out with the little shorts he had on, little pantyhose. They had Mike Tyson out there wearing pantyhose, looking like he about to go sell something with his cheeks out. And he then gave
But
a man a love tap. I said, Mike, you been gave it up. You been
but the,
you been on some Diddy shit. I always knew that Mike was with that shit. I'm gonna be the first one to say that, and I don't give a fuck what none of y'all think. The champ
see,
has got some sugar in his tank.
see,
Been having sugar in his tank. Been on some weird, aggressive type shit. And all y'all seen it, and y'all never wanted to believe it, but it is what the fuck it is. Now, moving on with more news you can use. Kim Kardashian shows off her new Tesla robot, and I ain't gonna lie, her little cake's looking nice. But Kim Kardashian shows off her new Tesla robot and plays rock paper scissors with it. You're a little slow, but I'll beat you.
That's lame.
What the robot said.
Okay. Hi. Can you do this? I love you. You know how to do that? Okay. What should we do? Go running. Let's go for a run. Do you know how to do? Oh, you are Hawaiian. Okay. Can you go like this, like blow a kiss?
So what you think about the Tesla robot? Would you get you one? I know what I'm
No,
gonna use mine for. I ain't gonna
I
say
don't
it on
want
the
no.
internet though.
I don't want no. I don't want no parts in it. I don't need shit running around here that's got in there. That's too much.
Mine ain't gonna be at the house. That motherfucker gonna be down the block, nigga, getting it.
Yeah,
my
that's
my
cool.
robot gonna be down the street doing all kind of shit, nigga. Hey, go down there, nigga. I wonder if you can see that motherfucker go get you a drink and a pack of cigarettes, cause I would use that. Nigga, go take your ass to the stove. I'll talk
Yeah,
to that
if
motherfucker
somebody
all kind
don't
of
pick his
crazy.
ass up and somebody don't pick his ass up and put him in the back of a van, you
He
might
my,
be all
my,
right.
my robot better have some combat skills. Nigga try to touch him or me. He gonna be my
But
security. Man, think about it. In the future, a robot gonna be your security, bro.
yeah, robot that's gonna have arms and legs. This thing don't have no legs. It's just on
No,
a
this
rope.
motherfucker got arms, legs, everything. This Tesla robot.
She must got a
And
different
he
one,
tall. That motherfucker about 6 feet tall.
and she must got a different one than the one Kai got. Because the one Kai got don't have no legs. He got one on a roller.
Oh yeah, he got the bullshit when he didn't spend the 100,000 to get the real one. My Tesla robot gonna roll up joints, pour drinks, make food. That motherfucker gonna be that'll be my slave. That nigga gonna do everything I tell him to do.
Yeah. Only
And it's gotta
thing,
be a girl. I'm gonna put a wig on mine. Shit. I don't want no man walk around here. Hey, sir, yes, sir. No, it's gonna be a female robot.
hell
Put a
nah.
little dress on her. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Put a wig on her. Put
Mm.
her a nice little face. My Tesla robot gonna be a nice girl. I ain't gonna slave her out, but shit, she gonna have to go get me some cigarettes and shit for the stuff.
That's crazy.
Shit.
Send the robot on a mission.
Send the robot down the street to the medical. Go to that medical. What a robot need an ID for? You ID a robot?
I do you ideal robot.
That's crazy. Just you feel me? It's going down. Watch if they man tell I'm telling you, it's gonna be robots walking down the street. They already got that little. It's like a little car. It's like a little RC car, a big one. And I don't know what it be having in it. Maybe food or different things. And it be right. It be rolling down the street by itself.
That might be the thing I just seen on the news where they was saying Uber Eat is basically doing like them little AI delivery things now.
Man, I seen it the other day. I was walking through the college. I ain't gonna say where I stayed or what college, but I was walking through the college, right? And this little robot was just riding down the street, going to go take some food to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
jumping all in his way. Every time he tried to turn or do something, I would walk in his way and make him slow down. So whoever food that was, I really apologize because I know that food was cold. I had that robot for about 15 minutes. I'm telling you, it was like a big RC truck. And it had lights on it and everything.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
if
they
you
was
don't
just talking about it. They was just talking about it on the news today out here.
the movies we used to watch when we was growing up about robots walking around and shit, man, that's about to happen, bro.
Yeah, that's facts. You gotta be ready for it because it's on the way.
Hmm. But you got a lot of junkies outside and shit, so I don't know how that's gonna work because they gonna push them robots over and all that shit.
Robots,
you know,
robots they gonna have chips in them, man.
Man, they gonna
Chips,
do something to the robot.
chips, tracking devices, might be some kind of face recognition to get it to move. It's gonna be something, man.
Man, it's gonna be us against them robots if we let them get deep enough. If they make 1,000,000 robots and throw them out on the streets and turn them into security guards and shit, we fucked.
We already halfway there. So they already got them shooting jump shots and shit. So yeah, just wait.
He said, "Nigga, they building up an army right now, nigga." I mean, and when you watch the movies, it's like, are y'all trying to tell us what y'all got planned? And then I'm thinking about who is the people. This world got to be ran by a computer for a computer to want to take over it. Because if you don't want to see humans do human things, then where you at with it?
But how do you figure it's just not a human that thinks outside of the box? And
It
only
ain't
the
about thinking
people
about outside of the box when you taking away. Like it should,
it
like you
is.
said,
It is thinking outside of the
it
box.
shouldn't be any homeless right now if people are able to come to this country from somewhere else and go get a 7-Eleven before me and you. But we got to
Right.
bust our ass. So
But it comes
who's
to the
taking jobs? Because where I work at, it's like it's about 3 to 6 self checkouts, and if you're using any kind of Apple Pay or credit card, that's where you go. So if you
right.
ain't got no cash, which majority of people don't have, most people use their phones or use their credit cards. Who's getting all the? Where's the human interaction at?
Okay. But it's no human interaction. But basically what it's telling you is go try to better and do something better and go to school. Go do IT because apparently IT is the new way.
It's where it's at.
Yeah,
But what
like
is
if
that?
you
That's gonna send a lot of people into the state of not knowing how to communicate with other people. Why are you trying to keep everybody in the house? COVID really was like, we want y'all in the house. We want y'all on our scheduled program, and when we tell y'all what to do, y'all gonna do it or y'all not. I was one of the people who was outside, didn't take no kind of COVID shot, didn't get sick, and was laughing at everybody who took the medicine and all that shit. And now you in limbo because you don't know what the fuck they gave you. They don't even know what they gave you.
well, me, I took a shot just so I could go to the damn Clipper game. I ain't give a damn about none of that shit, really.
He said if it
Truly.
takes me out, I went to the Clipper game.
Right.
But
That is the
I just
only
didn't. I was like, I refused because I just seen the agenda like, nah, this is too forced. I don't like when things are like, you better go do it right now. Like, well, I'm not coughing or I'm not sick. So what are you talking
yeah.
about? COVID. Stay in the house. Man, what? I was outside.
Well,
And
I
any
had
of
to
that
work.
shit.
I was working during COVID. I was still outside delivering packages like shit was normal. So that shit ain't
It
bothering me.
didn't affect you none. You worked through the whole shit.
Hey, yeah. So that shit ain't bother me at all. And I was in Cali, so it ain't like oh I was in a different state. Now I was in
Nah,
Cali
you
where
was there where they say millions of people was getting sick and you
like,
didn't get sick. I was in Cali too. I went to LA for like a month. I was everywhere. I was traveling. I was in Vegas. Vegas was shut down. I'm like, I'm going to LA. LA was still going.
and I'm talking about I was there at the beginning when that bitch was shut down. Niggas was telling you don't step outside, don't do this, don't do that. Yeah, I was delivering during that aspect of it.
That was crazy. They expected people to stay in the house and giving us all that money was crazy.
But the crazy part about it is it did what it was supposed to because it mainly was just to push the whole online aspect.
And niggas grew from that. Like everything came from online. Like we're doing what we're this kind of came from the COVID era. Podcasting really jumped off in a different way too. I wasn't podcasting during the COVID era. I kind of missed that era. I wish I would have been podcasting because people for sure was in the house watching YouTube all day.
Yeah. Yep. I wasn't even remotely thinking about doing this shit during that time.
Facts. But I definitely should have jumped on it. But yeah, a lot of shit came from COVID. It was a dope era. RIP to people that they say died from COVID. But do I believe that those deaths was from COVID? Mm, I don't know. Pharmaceutical? I don't know, man. I don't trust that.
But wasn't a lot of them people getting pneumonia? Like that was the main shit was ammonia. It was just bad.
That's what they say. That's what they say, Dclass. Do we truly know?
You ain't gonna never know, man. Dealing with the government, when you know, you put it like this, your kids will know before you know.
Right.
Because you won't be here. By the time somebody kid actually gets somewhere in position to be able to really do the research and figure it out, we'll never get the answer to a lot of these questions that people want to know.
Yep. So more news on the News You Can Use podcast with your boy Dclass and Big Surf Guy. Judges give NBA YoungBoy a positive message of encouraging him to overcome his addictions, reach his full potential. Um, yeah, I think YoungBoy. What do you think? I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna say something next.
I mean, first of all, what is his addiction? That's the first
Something
thing.
that they on them drugs, man. They on
Yeah,
them
so
drugs.
it's like that's the first thing. Then there's like, I mean, once you address that situation, I mean, yeah, that feel like that man was kind of trying to do the right thing by going to Utah or wherever he was out in the mountains or whatever. But you just at that point, like you gotta leave some people behind, bro. Like you can't take parts of the hood with you to a whole different situation. Like if you going over there to better yourself, like you gotta put better people around you, and them just wasn't them people.
This is the thing when they taking all your money and you ain't making that much off of music and you can't do no shows and that's where majority of your money come from. You got to kind of figure out other ways to get it. And I feel like young boy was still getting it the way he knew how to get it. He like, man, y'all not about to bankrupt me. And that's if you notice, as soon as any of these rappers get to any kind of point where they making good money, what happens?
They all get busted
They all
for
get busted
something.
for something.
Yeah.
So
Something takes them down.
some take them right on down. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. More news on the News You Can Use. YouTuber Rosanna Paciano smokes her dad's ashes to honor his wishes after he passes away. I'm gonna smoke my daddy. Damn.
But what? So
YouTuber.
was that his wishes?
Let's get into it. YouTuber Rosanna Paciano uses her father's ashes as fertilizer to soil and grow a cannabis plant and smoked it to honor his wishes. Oh, that was his wishes after he passed away 5 years ago from leukemia.
That's dope. I can see that. I could see that. I would do that.
So they got it showing her putting the ashes into the soil and everything. And then
Right.
they planted the plant on some how high type shit.
I
And
would do
I
that.
don't think how high was like off about. I'm like, Why did they put that in there? That this man grew some weed with this man's ashes and was able to kind of contact his spirit. Like, is weed is actually a gateway drug, right? But the
Right.
gateway that they talking about ain't the gateway we thinking about. It's a gateway to like some whole other shit. Deep thought,
You're right.
consciousness, all kind of shit. Euphoria, depending on what kind of weed you smoke and how high you get. So I'm just like, are they trying to tell us something about this shit that we contacting spirits while we getting high and not even knowing it?
It
How
depends
we
on how
know the weed?
it depends on how you look at it.
How we know the weed we smoking ain't got ashes in it? We didn't grow it.
Facts. You don't. Because
You understand?
what they say is chemicals could be Leroy from down the street.
Could be Leroy from down the motherfucking street. This nigga C class said it could be Leroy. You hear me? But yeah,
Hey, but nah, that's real shit though. But I would do that. I would definitely do that because I have my dad ashes, and low key, like if I was to grow some weed, I would do that.
you gonna
I
put
would
his ashes in there
I would do it just to see. Like I don't. I mean, shit.
just to
Why not?
see. You got all that land in backyard. You should be
Mhm.
growing your little something, something, man. Little outhouse.
Like why not, bro? Like I would see because I mean, like they say, it just depends on the person too. Because it's like people say when they smoke. You get that outer body experience and you see shit and you this and you that. I don't know about none of that. Like I've been smoking for
That's
a
in the
while.
beginning, man. That's why you know what I know
Yeah.
about weed is weed isn't to be smoked every single day. Weed
No.
is something that you're supposed to do in certain occasions.
Occasionally. Right.
That way you can actually feel the effects. And then the weed that we smoking is so watered down and it's not even the original. It's not coming up from a seed no more. We smoking clones. Like it's a
Right.
whole different ball game. And it's kind of like with a mushroom. You just shouldn't take a mushroom every single day. A mushroom is a sacred thing for a sacred occasion. And when you do it, you gonna feel that full effect like you.
Yeah, I'm cool on that shit. I could say that's one thing. That's you freezing. But yeah, he's freezing, man. Mushrooms, I'm not a fan of the mushrooms. I don't know nothing about that shit. So yeah. Mm-mm. But that tree, yeah, man, it's definitely not made. That's crazy. The freeze frame of him right now. It's say, bro, your freeze frame on my screen is crazy right now. I wasn't able to hear nothing you said because you frozen, bro, on my end. Yo, there you go. Yeah, I needed that freeze frame of you to get off the screen because you was looking crazy in that freeze frame. You frozen.